Hello, CD Bestie. Aku Elley Duhé. Check out my interview with Creativedisc.com, the #1 music website in Indonesia.
Hello, CD Bestie. Welcome back to another Creativedisc exclusive interview with me, Luthfi. And my guest today is a female soloist who already collabed with many electro artists such as Zed, Griffin, and many more. I already like her collab with Zed. Happy now. It's bring a lot of memories to me. You know, it's such a long time. I think it's like maybe like 3 or 2 years ago, but damn, it's like 4 years ago. So anyways, she also has an awesome solo music that infused many dark and unique elements into one song. Thus make her is one of the unique pop artists out there. So without further ado, this is my guest today from the viral hit Middle of the Night. This is Elley Duhé.
Hello.
How
Hi,
are you
Luthfi.
today?
I'm wonderful. I'm just finishing my day. I hope you're having a good morning so far.
Yeah. I hope you have a good day in there.
Thank you. I
Where are you
did.
right now?
I'm in the West. I'm in California.
Ooh.
Yeah,
How
yes,
is
it's so hot.
Yeah, Jakarta is so very hot too right now. You know, I'm like melting in here. You know.
Same. Same. Trying to find some cold. I like put ice cubes everywhere. I'm always
Yeah.
like ice cubes everywhere.
Oh really?
Yeah, I love
Oh
it.
my
I'm
god.
like always ice cubing my face and my neck, everything.
So besides of ice cubing your face and your body every day because it's so hot in California right
Yeah.
now, what kind of activity that you are doing recently?
So recreationally, I box.
Hmm?
So I box and I train and I do strength and conditioning. Yeah, yeah, you're like, whoa.
Oh
Yeah, I
really?
really love it. Yeah, I really love it.
You're getting a workout. You know, you already getting a workout in a long day. I think.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
So
I do.
we're really trying to work on it.
Yeah. I right now yesterday before I sleep, I do the wheel up roller today, and I'm willing, you know,
Ooh.
yes, to get the core, you know, the core.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I need to work on. When we finish our interview, I'm gonna go to the gym and do some abs.
Yes. I want to
Get
do
the
some
core cut.
too.
Yeah, get the core tight.
Yeah. So okay, let's talk about your newest project, newest single called Pieces. So can you tell me more about the single, the detail, the process behind it?
Yes. So I wrote this with my friend Trey Campbell. He's an amazing songwriter and a wonderful person. And it was our first song that we ever wrote together. So really just want to shout him out. He's a genius. And also the producer, Andrew Wells. He produced Middle of the Night. So he produced Middle of the Night and this new single that I have, Pieces. And we kind of wrote pieces about someone that desires you, but you don't give them all of yourself in one piece because all of you must be earned. And so it's very much a song to kind of empower people to protect their mind, their energy, their hearts, and their temples.
So, what's the inspiring moment that you want to finally make pieces? Because you know, pieces is like you've got a whole of me, not the pieces like
Yeah,
my only my face, my body,
yeah,
but a
yeah,
whole,
yes,
inner and outer. What's the
yeah.
inspiration behind it?
I think it's because in my own life and experience, I didn't protect myself and I didn't value myself enough. And so I wanted to write something that empowered that part of myself and for others, for anyone that it resonates with. Just if they hear this and they hear the deeper meaning and they're like, oh, like I relate to this so much, I want that to empower them to make choices that really that really put a a strong imprint on their self-confidence and their value of themselves, because they deserve the best, you know? So
I think like Pieces is like a kind of like reflective song to you. It's like another reflective, you know.
yeah, yeah. And it's yeah, I think that it's one of those songs where it's like it's edgy, it's fun, it's kind
Mm,
of got
mm,
like dark, a little bit of a darker theme to it,
mm.
but underneath it's really just about loving yourself enough to
Oh
protect
wow.
yourself from people that don't deserve you. So it's
Mm,
like, look, if you're not gonna love me and treat me the way that I deserve, you're not getting all of me. You know what I'm
wow.
saying?
But whose idea to add precision rhythm on Pieces? Because you know it sounds unique. When I heard this song, you know that's some precision
Yeah.
rhythm. I think whose idea is it? Is it yours idea?
That stuff is my idea, just because I love worldly music. So in my own playlist, it's less like top hits and it's more like um influence music from
Mm.
India, parts of Asia, Native American music, classical music, Celtic music. I really love Celtic music, and so all of those things are what I listen to in my free time, and they just move me. So I wanted to express what I love most about music in my own music, you know? And so those percussions are just, they're so incredible. They're so beautiful. And,
Yeah.
I think they should be used way more.
But you know, when I've heard the middle of the night, I've kind of like what like I kind of like surprised because you know it like a Spanish guitar on it, like kind of
Yeah.
flamenco-ish guitar on
Yeah.
it, like wow, this is so unique. I think,
Yeah.
but I've asked like you've always played many rhythm and unique music. You put Spanish guitar in the middle of the night
Yeah.
and treble precision in the
Yeah.
Pieces. What's the decision that makes you into like that? What's like you know, because you know putting that into a pop music is a very
Mm.
hard thing. It's very
Yeah.
hard to combine.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, the producers that I work with, they are really good about hearing my inspirations and things that I want. So I'll bring them and I'll be like, I love this sound. How do we incorporate this into the music? And they will go, okay, let me try this. Let me do this. And so, because I'm so blessed to be able to work with such amazing creatives, they're able to help make it possible for me. And so, yeah, it's really a blessing, because I couldn't do it on my own. My music is definitely not just all about me. It's about everybody that's involved.
Props to your music, props to your
Thank
producer,
you.
props,
Thank
big
you.
props, big props.
Thank you. He will appreciate.
Okay. So let's talk about your viral hit, Middle of the Night. Tell me more the detail about it.
Well, it's a really special song. The day that we wrote it, we all had this just feeling of like, you get like a creative high, because you've made something special. It's just sometimes it just hits like that, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, like this is special." Even if nobody else thinks it's special, we know it is special, right? So, that was the feeling, and then it didn't like catch people's ears until 2 years later. So it's pretty wild to see, like, we knew it, it just took a little bit of time for the world to hear it, that's all.
But how does it feel to be patient, because you know you already know, oh this track is gonna be blow up, but you
Yeah.
waiting 2 years for it to be blow up. How does it feel?
It feels like a dream, and it feels also like this is exactly how it was gonna happen. I just couldn't see it, I couldn't foresee it. I couldn't foresee it, but yeah, it's like, of course this is the way it would happen. Middle of the Night is such a powerful song, and it
Yeah.
finally was heard. So yeah, I'm just so happy for the song, and that people love it so much. It just means the world to me.
So tell me more about the life after Middle of the Night got viral.
Life after the middle of the night gets much busier, which I really like. I like
Oh.
being busy. I like being able to connect with people like
Mm,
yourself and to really share myself and my story.
mm,
It's really special. I've never gotten to do it on this level. Like I've never been able to be with radio stations, you know, in Indonesia talking about my music. Like it's that's incredible. Like wow, my music has been in other countries, and now people are like wanting to have radio interviews. Like wow, so crazy. I love it. I'm so happy. So yeah, it's just been stuff like this, you know, so
mm.
more responsibility and more stuff to do with my music all the time. And so yeah, it's we're moving and grooving
Mm.
and just keeping it rolling, just keeping it rolling.
So, and it turns, middle of the night is got so many gold records in many country. I've checked it on Wikipedia, and it's so much gold record in US and in the
Yeah.
UK. Where do you put your gold records?
Well, I am looking forward because I'm getting a new place. I'm looking forward to hanging them up there. So there's gonna be a new finally get to move into a new place at some point. And so
Hmm.
when I get there, I'm gonna put them all up and it's gonna be awesome.
So, okay, let's talk about your collaboration with other artists before
Yeah.
middle of the night blow up. You've collabed
Mm,
with so many artists. I know
yeah.
you since is that happy now. It's
Yeah.
I didn't like it's like 2018 song. I guess it's like 3 years ago. Pandemic changed
Yeah.
everything in timeline.
Oh my gosh, I know, right? It's like we went to a time warp and came out. It's like, whoa.
So okay, so what's the difference when you collab with other people and making music for yourself?
um it's all really interesting
Mm,
because it's just a different process usually. So when I'm collaborating with a DJ, it's very much a lot of times heavily heavily on the DJ. So with the Zed record, with the Griffin record that I did Happy Now and Tie Me Down. I actually didn't write those songs. Those songs were brought to me and by the DJs and they wanted me to audition to sing them to be the feature. And so I auditioned and I got the Tie Me Down and the Happy Now song. For my own stuff, I'm writing my own stuff. So it's very different, you know, in that way.
So, you collab with so many, DJ and many EDM artists. So, and what's the lesson learned that you've get when you collab with them?
The lesson, hmm, I would say the learning curve has been playing at festivals. So
Ooh.
because of the DJs,
Mm.
I started playing at festivals before I had my own sets there kind of.
Oh, wow.
So that was a really great like lesson to learn how to do big festival crowds and stuff. And you know, I played at Lollapalooza, I played at Coachella, and then recently I played at this festival called the Weekend Fest in Finland, and that was for my own set, you know, like my own show. So I'm starting to do my own shows at these festivals now, and that's just amazing. But yeah, that was definitely the lesson. I'm sure there was many more, but it was mostly
Mm.
just a blessing.
So, how does it feel to finally perform on your own, like for the first time? Maybe is it nervous or maybe like, oh, I already done with so many DJs, so it's pretty natural.
I've been performing since I was a kid, so it's pretty natural, but
Oh wow.
the more music that I make, the better the music gets, the better I have
Mm.
to get. So it's constantly a building up of like because I'm getting better in the studio, now I have to elevate the show as well. And I have to elevate my performance and I have to really work hard because these songs they're getting, you know, they're pretty difficult songs to sing sometimes, you know, they're not easy. And I think people think that it's easy to just sing these songs. And it's like, oh, no, not really. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. But you know, sometimes there's a learning curve
Mm.
to taking a song from the studio that you wrote and then being able to perform it live. So I'm in that process now of getting my show together.
So cool, so cool, so cool. Okay, so if you didn't have a music as your career, what's yourself gonna be?
I want to help. I want to be of service to people, so I want to be go into healing. I was talking to an interviewer and telling there was another interviewer I was speaking with, and I was telling them that if you've ever heard of Kundalini, it's a yogi practice. It's an ancient teaching and technique, and I want to go through the teacher training for that because it has been a part of my life, and I just want to, for anyone that wants any kind of like help in life, I want to be able to provide that when I can, and I feel like that calls to me. So if I didn't do that, if I didn't do music, I would do that, but I'm eventually going to do that anyways. So that's just going to be like as I get older and as I move into like I'll still do music, but this will be something that I'm passionate about as well, that I want to invest time into.
Wow. I've like practicing yoga too before I sleep. It makes me relax.
So relaxed.
But the snake pose, I do that not all the time, but not all the time, but it cures my back. I've got the scoliosis, and when I do the Cobra Pose, I felt better.
Oh my gosh, the Cobra Pose feels so good.
It's very feels
it's
so
just
good,
like wow. Yeah, and especially if you just get it just right, and you don't you kind of push yourself to that place where it feels just right. And especially for someone like yourself that has that can have back pain, you don't want to like hurt yourself, so you have to do it just right. You have to have good discernment of when to like not push it too hard, and
exactly.
So but when you get it to that right spot, it's so beautiful. It's I'll hear my back crack, I'll do when I do downward dog every single time, the cat cow poses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Felt so good.
I know. So hopefully we can get more, by talking about it, we can get more people into it.
Yes. So, okay, this is the trickiest question on this interview. Many artists didn't complete this. I hope you can.
Okay, we'll see.
So, mention 5 things we didn't know about Elley Duhé.
Okay, 5 things that you didn't know about me. I like to box. I like to do breath work in Kundalini.
Ooh.
I like to draw. I love to dance. And I love to be in nature. I love being in nature.
It's so fast, Wow, cool. Because many artists, many artists that I interview, they answer so long. They like and you're like, oh my god, is it done? Okay.
Yay! I completed it.
Yeah. Good job. So, my very last question. What's next for Elley Duhé?
Next is we have more music videos, singles, a project. I have a big project dropping in September, and lots of new collaborations, new features, everything. So we're going all out for the rest of the year.
Oh my god, you've got a so busy year in 2022.
Yeah. Super grateful for it.
Super. So we just leave Elley Duhé here to work on her new project. So many new project 2022. So we leave right now. Thank you very much, Elley, for
Thank
this
you so much. Thank you so much. I can't wait to come perform.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah. You must come perform in Jakarta, because maybe you can teach me how to yoga, because I've got some pretty yoga basic.
Let's do it. We'll do it pre-show. We'll do a whole thing.
Yeah. So, okay, City Bestie, once again, this is Elley Duhé.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much.